Today we are going to speak about good manners. Now, good manners are good things that we say to people, like saying thank you and please, and they are also good things that we do for people, like helping our friends if they fall down or sharing our toys with our friends. So today we are going to look at some of these good manners. Here we have a little girl who is sharing cheese with all of her friends. So sharing your snacks is a good manner. Sharing anything like your toys, your crayons, colored pencils, or anything else with your friends is always a good manner. Having dinner as a family is a good manner. When everyone sits at the table, it's very polite and kind. So here we have a mommy, a daddy, and 3 children having dinner together. This is a good manner. Waiting your turn. We have 3 children on the seesaw, and this little boy is waiting on his turn to go on the seesaw. So waiting your turn is a good manner instead of pushing and shoving. Waiting in line is also a good manner. We should not try to be first all the time. We can wait in a line and our turn will come. Introducing yourself or meeting people is a good manner. This little girl is introducing herself and saying what her name is. She is also letting the older lady or the grandma know that she's not shy. She's introducing herself. Here we have 2 boys. They are congratulating each other. So maybe one of them won a game or he did well in school. So the other boy is congratulating him, telling him, very good, you did well. So congratulating your friends and being happy for your friends is a good manner. Saying please is a good manner. I want some juice, please, or can I have some juice, please, is a good manner. Helping your friends when they fall down. Helping your friend get up. Seeing about your friend's cut. Asking your friend if they are okay. All of these are good manners. Recycling. Throwing out garbage is always bad, but if we can recycle some things, this is a good manner. Sometimes we can even say it's a good habit. Something we should do all the time. Waiting your turn in class. Instead of yelling out the answer or shouting out the answer, you should sit and put up your hand and wait for your name to be called. That's a good manner. Sharing a game is a good manner. Something very nice of you to do. Sharing with your friends. And here we have a lady standing up and giving her seat to the older lady or the grandma. So helping the elderly or older people is always a good manner. Here, helping the poor is a good manner. These 2 ladies are giving some food to this man because he is homeless. He does not have a home. So they are making sure he has something to eat. That's a good manner. Saying thank you when someone gives you something is a good manner. Here, this boy is helping the elderly cross the street. Grandmas and grandpas can't see too well, so we should help them cross the street or help them in anything that they need assistance in. Visiting the sick is a good manner. Going to see your grandma and grandpa when they are not well. not giving trouble to do your homework. Doing your schoolwork or your homework is important, so you should not give trouble. This is a good manner. Sneezing in your arm is a good manner. Sneezing on everybody else is a bad manner. And lastly here, before we stop, we have this little boy who is washing his hands after using the toilet. That's a good manner. He's not going to spread his germs to everyone. Now let's look at some bad manners. Shouting, screaming, and talking back to your mommy and daddy is a bad manner, something you should not do. Bullying your friends or making fun of your friends is a bad manner. That's not nice. Hurting someone is a bad manner. Pinching, scraping, scratching, all of these things are bad manners. Picking a fight with a friend is a bad manner. You should not fight over things. Picking your nose, that's a very bad manner. Very yucky. Shouting and screaming and throwing a tantrum, this is very bad. Being stubborn is a bad manner. You should not be stubborn. This girl does not want to eat what her mommy cooked, so she's being stubborn and she's refusing to eat the food. Refusing to help others. This boy does not want to get off of his seat to give his seat to the grandma. So, he is sitting there and making the grandma stand up. That is a bad manner. Right, this little girl is teasing and throwing a tantrum. That's a bad manner. Right, and making a mess. Oh, this boy made a big mess when he was eating. That's a bad manner. Here, this girl is ignoring her grandma. Grandma is giving her a hug, and this girl is rolling her eyes. Rolling your eyes is very rude. Covering your ears when mommy, miss, daddy, or anybody older than you is talking to you, that's a bad manner. Coloring on the wall or drawing on the wall, that's a bad manner. Sticking out your tongue and teasing people is a bad manner. And having a bad attitude is a bad manner too. This girl here did not get the toy she wanted in the store, so she's having an attitude. That's very bad. So today we looked at some good manners and some bad manners. Can you remember 2 good manners and 2 bad manners? Let's see if you remembered any of the things we looked at in these pictures. Today we are talking about good manners. So don't forget, that's our topic today. Now, what are good manners? Good manners are good things that people say, like thank you or please. Those are good manners. Even excuse me. All of those are good things that people can say. Good manners are also good things that people do, like waiting in line for their turn, or sneezing in your hands or in your arm instead of sneezing on everyone else. Those are good manners. So what are good manners again? One is good things that people say, like thank you, please, excuse me. And 2 is good things that people do, like waiting their turn or sneezing in their hands or arm. Those are some good manners. And good manners are important because good manners tell the people around you about the type of person you are. So if you have good manners, people would say that you are polite, you are nice, you are kind. And if you have bad manners, people would say that you have a stinky attitude, or you are rude, or you are disrespectful. So, wouldn't you want to be the person who has good manners, where people would say that you are nice, kind, and polite? I know I would like to be someone with good manners. So, good manners are very important. Now, there are many good manners that people should have or should practice. Today, we are talking about good manners that children should have or children should practice. So, I have a story that we are going to start with. And my story has a few situations. We are going to see some of the good manners that children in this story have and some of the bad manners too. So let's start. The children love the slide, but they are not waiting for their turn. Look how they push and shove. No one can get on the slide. Tom has hurt his knee. So here we have bad manners. All of these children are pushing and shoving to get on the slide first. And look, Tom fell down and he hurt his knee. So your friends can get hurt too when you are pushing and shoving. Let's see a good manner now. The children love the slide. They are waiting for their turn. Look at their wiggly line. Now everyone can get on the slide. Tom is waving from the top. So you see everyone is in a line now and they are all waiting their turn to go down the slide. Everyone will get a chance and no one gets hurt. So waiting your turn is a good manner. Let's see another one. Sam wants to share his sweets with the other children. Greedy Dan wants them all for himself. He stuffs the sweet into his mouth. He does not say thank you to Sam. So you see Greedy Dan now? Greedy Dan is over here taking all the sweets for himself and stuffing them in his mouth. And he did not say thank you. So he took all the sweets. No one else got any. Sam shares his sweets with everyone. The children take one each. They all say thank you. Josh takes a toffee. Lizzie takes a gobstopper. James and Poppy take pear drops. Delicious. So everybody took one each and they all said thank you. So sharing is a good manner with your friends. Not being greedy is a good manner. And saying thank you is a good manner. Let's look at one more. Sally is standing all by herself. She feels sad and lonely. The children are whispering and pointing at her. No one will play with her or be her friend. So she's all alone and everyone is making fun of her. Nobody is playing with her. So they are bullying her. That's not nice. Sally looks happy now. She does not feel sad or lonely. The children want to play with her. They will all be friends together. So you see, instead of bullying your friends, you should play with your friends. So bullying is not nice. These were some good and bad manners. So let's talk about some more good manners. The first one I have is cleaning up after you make a mess. It's a good manner to clean up your mess. Let's say you are eating yogurt and you throw down some yogurt on the table. Instead of smearing your hand in the yogurt, clean up the yogurt when you are finished so that you don't leave a mess for anyone else. That's a good manner. Another good manner would be chewing with your mouth closed. You don't want to chew with your mouth open. No one wants to see what you have inside of your mouth. So chewing with your mouth closed is a good manner. Congratulating your friends is number 3. You must tell your friends congratulations or very good. Congratulating your friends is really good, especially if your friend has won a game or won a race or they do well in school. You should always congratulate them and let them know that you are proud of them. You have to be happy for your friends, not be jealous or angry that you didn't win or you didn't do well, but be happy for your friends that are doing well. So those are some good manners. Here on my chart, I have some more good manners or things that are nice to say or nice to do. The first one I have here is covering your nose when you sneeze. Now you can cover your mouth and nose with your hands and wash afterwards. You can use your arm and sneeze in the crook of your arm, or you can use a tissue like this girl here. So covering your nose when you sneeze is a good manner instead of sneezing on everyone else. Saying good morning when you come to school or when you wake up and you see your mommy and daddy, you should always say good morning. Sharing with your friends is also a good manner. You should share your crayons, your colored pencils. Sometimes you can share your snacks. So sharing with your friends is a good manner. Here we have saying sorry. If you break something or you hurt someone by accident, you should always tell the truth or say sorry. Say sorry if you didn't mean it. Here we have knocking first. Before you open a door, you should knock first to make sure that you are not interrupting anyone else. So this little girl is knocking on the door. Being quiet in places like a library. In a library, we cannot make noise. In school, you can't make lots of noise either. So you have to be quiet. Just like when we have our Zoom sessions for craft. You can't make lots of noise and be rude. You should be quiet and listen. Here we have saying please. So when you want something, you say please. Can I have some juice, please? Can you take out a snack for me, please? So saying please is a good manner. Saying thank you. When someone gives you a present or they give you something, you should always say thank you. This is respectful. Saying goodbye. When you leave your grandma and grandpa's house or you leave school, you should always say goodbye to your friends. Say goodbye to your grandma and grandpa. Here we have waiting your turn. So all of these children are in a line waiting their turn for ice cream. You should never push to be in front. You should stand in line and wait your turn. Everyone will get a chance and there's enough ice cream for everyone. No fighting. You should not fight, especially over toys. Instead of fighting, take turns or share the toy. Play together. And here we see welcoming. When someone new comes to your school, you should welcome them. Or if someone new visits your home, you should not be rude. You should welcome them into your home. So all of these are some good manners. And we call it courtesy. This word courtesy means that you are not being rude. You have good manners. So these were just a few more good manners. Do you think that you have good manners? Do you say nice things and do good things? If so, then yes, you do have good manners. And it's always important to be a child who has good manners. For our activity today, our first year students are going to be doing an activity on saying thank you. And whenever you get something from someone, you have to say thank you. That's good manners. When you receive gifts from others, you say thank you. And here the little dog got a gift from Auntie Cassie the kangaroo. He says, thank you, Auntie Cassie. So Auntie Cassie is giving him a gift. He has to say thank you. That's good manners. You don't just take the gift and run away. You have to say thank you. So we are going to be tracing the words thank you. So we have the letter T. That's a tall letter. We start at the top, go down, and we cross at the top of the broken line. H goes down, up to the broken line, and over. A goes around, up and down. N goes down, up to the broken line, and over. And K is tall. We go down, start on the broken line, go in and out. Now we have the word U. Y is a hanging letter. We go down, up, back down again with the tail. O starts at the top. We go around, back up. And U goes down, up, back down again. And you have to color the picture of the little dog receiving a gift from Auntie Cassie the kangaroo. Our second year students have an activity about asking for help and saying please. When you need help from others, always say please. So you don't tell the other person, help me. You say, can you help me please? So here we have two squirrels. And one squirrel is asking the other squirrel, can you help me please? Because he has too many groceries to carry. So let's read our sentence together. I did the writing and you will do yours, but we will read together. W-H-N. Now WH is a blend that makes the sound wh, N, when. Alright, the H is almost silent. We don't really hear it. When, y, o, y, oo, you, n, d, e, d. We take the long sound of the first vowel when two vowels are together. So we have our vowels A, E, I, O, and U. We have two E's, so we take the long sound of the first E. That's where this E says its name. So it doesn't sound like F, it sounds like E. N, E, D. Need. Help. Help. FR is a blend that makes the sound fr. TH is also a blend that makes the sound th. Others. Others. All. Ways. Always. Say. So here we have AY that makes the sound A. And again, A. Say. We have two vowels. We take the long sound of the first vowel. It says its name. E. Please. So this one is a big one. When you need help from others, always say please. When you need help from others, always say please. So today our activities were about good manners, saying thank you and saying please.
Giggling. Please remember to cover your mouth when you sneeze or when you cough. Use a tissue and wash your hands. That is always the best plan. Use your manners everywhere. Don't forget the magic words. You must use them wherever you go. Thank you, sorry, excuse me, please are kind words to say, you'll see. Use your manners everywhere, anytime and anywhere. Good manners matter. All of them you have to master. Be respectful all the time. Wait your turn and be on time. Keep your hands to yourself. Listen when others are talking as well. Use your manners everywhere. Don't forget the magic words. You must use them wherever you go. Thank you, sorry, excuse me, please are kind words to say, you'll see. Use your manners everywhere, anytime and anywhere. Good manners matter. All of them you have to master. Da-da-da-da.
Today we have another sequencing activity. Do you remember what sequencing is? Sequencing is putting things in order. Putting things in the correct order. Today we are doing sequencing with letters. So we will be putting letters in the order of the alphabet. So how does the alphabet go again? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Did you hear? I was saying the alphabet, not singing it. Because when you sing the alphabet, it's hard to understand what letters you are saying. L, M, N, O, P. That's very difficult. L, M, N, O, P is easier. So we will say the alphabet, not sing it. Now here we have an easy activity because we are going to be filling in the letter that is missing. And these letters are between two letters. So it's going to be much easier to figure out which one is the missing letter. Now the ones you have on the board are different from the ones I have. You have 8 of them here, and the ones I have on this side of the board are 6 of them. Let's see if we can do mine together and you will do yours on your own. So we're going to start here with the first one. And we see what letter. This is the letter T, and here we have the letter V. We want to know the letter that comes in the middle. So we are going to say the alphabet and tap. Tapping is important, looking at the paper is important, and focusing is important. We're going to tap until we hear the letter T and move our finger. Then we move again, and then we move for V. So that's how we will figure out what comes between. So let's go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. H I J K L M N O P Q R S T U V Q R S T U V T U V. So you will go in the missing space. Let's do this one. Here we have the letter E and this is the letter G. So we're going to say the alphabet, listen for E, and then listen to what comes after E and before G. So let's go. A, B, C, D, E, F. But wait, I heard E. Let me say it again. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. D, E, F, G. E, F, G. So, F will go in the missing space. What about this one? We have S and we have U. What comes between S and U? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, okay, Q, R, S, T, U, Q, R, S, T, U. So we have S, T, U. So T will go here. Now I have 3 more to do, but I'm going to stop here and I'm going to come back. Now this activity is one of those activities that tests critical thinking skills. We want to see how well your child can critically think. Saying the alphabet, trying to figure out the letter that's missing, be able to remember to move their finger, to tap their finger, to focus on the paper. All of these things are things that will come out of doing an activity like this. So let's see if your child can independently do it. You can help with maybe 1 or 2, and then let's see if they can continue from there. Let them do the activity, you check it over, and then the ones that are wrong, you can maybe go through those with them to see if they can understand better where they went wrong. Now let's do these 3. Here we have the letter X. Now that's down to the end of the alphabet. And we have Z, which is the last letter of the alphabet. So let's go. We have a lot to see. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. W, X, Y, and Z. So Y will come in this empty space here. You see how important it was for me to tap and to look at the board, or for you to look at the paper. Also, where I'm tapping, I'm not tapping where the letter here is hidden. I'm tapping where I can see the letter, because it's important to focus on this letter so that you can tell what comes after, or figure out when you've already reached this letter. If you cover the letter, it's hard to figure out what you are trying to focus on or which letter comes next. So you need to see the letter so you know to move your finger. Here we have the letter M. Let's go. I'll tap here. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M. But I heard M. L, M, N, O. L, M, N, O. So N comes here. Now if you were singing it, it would go L, M, N, O, P, which is hard. L, M, N, O, P. That's easier. And here we have W and we have Y. What comes between those? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. W, X, Y, and Z. W, X, Y, Z. So you see, it's not that difficult. The letter between is always easier. Now when you are coloring, if we look here, you will see that the shape I wrote in, I did not color. Because we're using pencil, we wouldn't be able to see what we write. So we have to color the shape before and the shape after. Listen to the words, before and after. Not the shape that we wrote in. So let's see if you can do this activity now.